We now have in the studio the Assistant General Manager for Operations of the Metro Manila Development Authority, Emerson Carlos, and Dr. Esperanza Cayanan, who is the Assistant Weather Services Chief of Pag-asa, ASEC Umali, Dr. Cayanan, and Assistant... okay, we don't have ASEC Umali here yet. But anyway, well, good evening, Mr. Carlos and Dr. Cayanan. Thank you so much for being here. Let's begin po with the system, no? Para klaro lang po. The system is if there is a storm signal, then there is a decision, no, to cancel classes. Right, ma'am?
Okay. So if there's a storm signal, we have already set guidelines. For signal number 1, it will be the preschool and preschool who have no classes. For signal number 2, it will be up to elementary and high school. And then for signal number 3, it will be at all levels.
Okay, so this is an automatic suspension. We don't need DepEd,
yeah, no
LGUs to tell us.
Yes.
Oh, paano kung wala pong storm signal?
Kung wala pong storm signal, kagaya ng nangyari kanina, it will be the LGUs.
Ang nangyari po kanina, low pressure area lang.
Yeah, it's just a low pressure area, kaya wala po tayong signal. Wala po tayong bagyo.
Okay, so low pressure area meaning it just spawns rains and then floods, parang ganon. So ano naging problema kaya?
Kasi po, kami po sa Pag-asa, nagmamonitor na po kami hourly ng rainfall ngayon. We have this project of rainfall warning system for Metro Manila, but it was launched last June 19, but it is on experimental mode only. But we are tweeting the amount of rainfall that we have received hourly. Actually, this morning at about the maximum rainfall was actually recorded in Quezon City at about 2 a.m.
2 a.m., that's right.
So more than 20 plus, 22.
Yeah. And that, yes, that jives with the
yeah.
report of one of our reporters,
Yes,
si Aya. Mga 1:30 in the morning, lubog na yung ibang daan sa Metro Manila.
But we tweeted,
sa Quezon City, I'm sorry.
We tweeted through the Twitter, we tweeted that we have a threatening flood. Because of this maximum
around what time was that?
At about 3:22.
3:22 in the morning, nag-tweet po kayo. A threat of flood.
Metro
Where?
Manila.
Basta
Generally in Metro Manila. But then hourly they are monitoring the rainfall. And then because of that heavy rainfall, that event, then it serves as a warning already that we have this big amount of rainfall.
Okay, and you do that, ma'am, this, what do you call it again, rainfall
warning system.
Rainfall warning system, no? Kumbaga, ang audience nyo rito or ang target audience nyo, yung mga LGUs?
Actually po, it would be the LGUs. Since this is just on experimental mode, tinutweet pa lang po namin, and then we are planning to have it as SMS outside, but at present we are just sending the SMS through our...
Yeah, okay. Well, even without the rainfall warning system, the mere fact that like we established already, as it is already very clear, kung LPA, dapat LGU.
Yeah, LGU.
So, even if Pag-asa didn't have this rainfall warning system, pwede na magdesisyon ng mga LGU. Is that right?
That's right, because we know that the LGUs can easily monitor from the website of Pag-asa. They also have their project NOAA.
Yes,
and further, we have our own flood control information center in mmda, where we are networked with all the LGUs. So as early as 1:30, 2 o'clock this morning, we have already announced that there are already flooded areas in Metro Manila, particularly
You announced through how? Sa Twitter din?
There's a network. There's a network. In fact, we have provided radios to our LGU partners, to their action officers, that there's a flooding that's occurring in
so all LGUs here in Metro Manila?
Yes.
Including Quezon City, Makati, Manila?
Yes.
So in other words, they were aware. At kahit hindi po kayo nagsabi sa kanila, alam nila dahil umuulan ng malakas at matagal.
Umuulan naman talaga.
Okay. So the thing here is that the LGUs should have stepped up to the plate. As simple as that.
That's the protocol right now in suspending classes. If there's no typhoon signal, it's up to the LGU to declare the suspension of classes.
Okay. The problem was some mayors started announcing suspension of classes around 9, 10 in the morning. No, Before the mayor suspended classes, what were you in the MMDA and in the Pag-asa thinking? Bago nagka-announcement ng mga suspension ng pasok. Iniisip niyo ba na, ba't hanggang ngayon di pa suspendido yung mga pasok? Ano? Is that what you were thinking?
Yeah, because there were already stranded commuters during that time, and traffic was getting heavy because of the flooded areas. There were already roads that are impassable. That's what we were thinking of during that time.
Okay, so parang common sense lang pala ang kulang, parang gano'n.